Hey guys, Pondboyss here, and a lot of you guys know me by Pondboyss, but my name is actually Torrance Goodwin. I'm from Houston, Texas, but I ended up growing up in the Plano area. How I got started fishing was just fishing with my grandpa out in Houston, Texas. We would fish right from the bank or right from the dock, and I just vividly remember fishing with him on those days. When I got back into fishing 3 years ago, my motivation to even get back into it was that he passed away. So to reconnect with him and just relive those moments that we spent together, I actually went out, casted a couple of lines with just a worm, a bobber, and a hook trying to catch a fish. And from that moment, I could not stop casting, guys. I was catching catfish, bluegill, but my first bass is what really got me stoked about it.
Nice little guy.
The species that I like to target most from the kayak has to be smallmouth, just because of the color, the abundance of them. There's so many of them. These fish tug like no other, and they turn the boat around, they're fighting, they're jumping like crazy, and you know that it takes a long time for those smallmouth to get big. So hooking into one of those big smallmouth from a kayak has to be my favorite. Kayak fishing has completely changed everything because it gives me access to bodies of water that a lot of people aren't going to be fishing. When I have that autopilot out and I'm fishing all of these ponds and private lakes around my area, a lot of guys aren't going to be able to go out there on those extreme windy days, or they're not going to be out there as long. So I get the ability to go out there when people aren't fishing and actually enjoy the lake all to myself. Not only that, I can actually access shallow bodies of water like we're in right now. Everything is right here, right in front of me. So I love fishing from this kayak. It's something about being so up close and personal with these fish that make it so much more fun. Fishing from a kayak is just something I never thought that I would do, but I'm blessed to do it. Fishing is something that you can really challenge yourself with. You're not in competition with anybody else. Each day you go out there, you're just trying to be better than you were yesterday. And when I take my kid out here, we can learn about nature, we can learn about catch and release, we can learn about a lot of things just being out on the water. So it's taught me a lot. It's taught me about patience, and I could just go on and on about it, but there's always something to learn. There's so many kayak anglers out there, and the kayak community is so helpful. If you have any questions, just find your local kayak group on Facebook or something like that, and they will help you, man. If not, you have Old Town, you have me, and I'm just blessed to be a part of the kayak community.